So welcome to everyone in the room. Welcome to everyone on the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. It is a full moon day right now. Can we feel it? Whoa. Really, really noticeable, really apparent. There's a lot of energy in the air. There's a lot of movement. And often as there's the build up to the full moon, which was only about an hour ago, there's like a pressurization. Did you feel that? I was like, ooh, there's the full moon little headache moment. Like it just kind of was like building. And then what's so nice is it's exactly full, there is a bit of a release. There's like a, okay, now we made it through the peak of it. We're past the pinnacle, but not by much. So now we can practice and integrate and work with the energy of this full moon. So this full moon is Capricorn, and it's 8 degrees Capricorn, which means the sun is in Cancer. And I really love this placement of a full moon. You know, it depends on how it's hitting your charts exactly, and you know what themes and stuff will be relevant for you personally. But in general, Capricorn full moons will be some sort of a completion, some sort of a realization, I like thinking of it as like a bow on something that you're doing. And when it's Capricorn, it's something with work. It's something with how you're showing up in the world. Discipline, creating, doing, that kind of movement. Maybe you're done doing things the way you've been doing them. Maybe you're done, imagine that. Maybe you're done doing a project or closing things out with a client, or you tying up loose ends with payments that you haven't collected, or something of that nature. That can all very much be this beautiful Capricorn full moon energy. Now, when we do this work together doing Kundalini, it's nice because we're actually working with the work ethic. Kundalini is not a passive meditative experience. It requires a little bit of work. We move our body in a different way than we're usually doing, and it creates an outcome. And when we put that little bit of work in, it's like magic, really, truly magic. And this class that we're doing today, and this sequence of meditations and kriyas, I did it all yesterday with a client, and it was so spectacular, like seriously mind-blowing. And Marianne was just saying she saw this person yesterday, and she was like, yeah, she was just like, we just felt really, really clear. And what this is, what I designed this sequence and this set of kriyas to work on is purifying any kind of residual anger that we are carrying around, any kind of ajita. You guys like that word? I like the word ajita. In the mastermind program, we work a lot with ajita, because that ajita is that feeling when we have everything that we want, we did everything, that we said we would, and then we're just still a little bit uneasy. Something is not quite settled. And this sequence of movements and kriya will help clear some of that away and help you relax into yourself, into your beingness. If we can get to that still point today, there's a huge return on investment on a day like today. Every other day that you meditate, great return on investment. There's never a day to not meditate. But there are days that you really should make sure that you do meditate, and this is one of them, especially in this moment. Now, here in Sedona, we have quite a situation just north of me right here. It's maybe 6-7 miles behind me. And that's that there's some fires that have been burning since summer solstice. And when we think about fire and we think about these elements and the elemental balances of wherever we are, because I know a lot of you are all over. I see Kylie joined, and Jennifer, hi Jen, are the pugs there too? Great, my favorite students. And when we think about these elements and we're like, okay, please rain, please pray, pray that things calm down, pray that the elements balance. The best way of praying for that elemental balance is actually to balance it in you. If we can calm the inner fire in us, that's actually the best offering that we have for calming any sort of external flames and situations and burning that's going on. So we're going to work with that today, and I'm really excited for that. And because I know that it works, so that's why I'm excited to give this to you. And I hope that you'll keep practicing it. So there will be several like different recordings available, and you should do this practice as an elixir. It's really like that. It's not just some sort of checklist, something to add to your, okay, here's another thing I have to do for my daily sadhana, or, you know, oh, Sita said I have to do that. I really, really strongly believe in doing practice with deep intention. You're not just doing practice because you want to be a good girl, or you want to, you know, get a bigger experience of like your guilt or something like, oh, if I don't do this practice, then I'm bad. And so therefore I'm going to get up early and do these practices or whatever. It's not at all what we're doing. And I'm against the dogma of that. We have this as like a solution, an elixir, so take it and use it. I'd like to tune in. So if any of you have not practiced Kundalini Yoga before, we are going to tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we'll chant that 3 times. And if you've never chanted it before, just copy the sounds and follow along, okay? Sit up nice and straight. Bring your palms together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Inhale deep. Apply Mulaband squeeze at the base of your spine. Focus at the 3rd eye point. Exhale. Now this is a protection mantra. Visualize pillars of white light surrounding you, your loved ones, all beings in every direction. Inhale. Angure name, Jugangure name, Sadgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Angure name, Jugangure name, Sadgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Angure name, Jugangure name, Sadgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Inhale deep. Exhale. Now, please sit quietly for a moment and connect with your intentions that you're carrying these days and really think about them. Really consider what direction are you moving in? What type of person am I being these days? What type of person do I want to be? Where's the gap there, and how can I intentionally move in that direction? And now whatever personal intentions that you have, Please make them bigger, expand them out to have more impact. Let your impact reach your family, your loved ones, your community, the greater community, the world. And in direct and indirect ways, this entire planet, galaxy, realm. And with this positive intention of some sort of impact, we're going to use this energy today, not just of this Capricorn full moon, but did you guys hear CERN turned off today?
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, they turned it off.
What?
Yeah, they're turning it off for 4 years. For people like us, we care about that. I don't know who's watching this out there, so like if this is not the intended audience, please keep scrolling. But yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy.
So, you want to be on the lookout for a little, we'll call them the mandala effects and things. Pay attention. There was a version of Sita that wore glasses. Suddenly she's not wearing glasses. What's up with that? Every time I look at Jyoti, she winks at me. Thank you. It's just little things, okay? But anyway, the glitches work in your favor if you're practicing. So we live in a glitchy bit of a system here. Our world it's not a straight path. That is a good thing for a yogi. That's an enjoyable thing for a yogi or a yogini. We like that it's not a straight path. We like that there's glitches and that there's opportunity for these kind of like, just, what do they call them? Jump scare, where a frame jumps, and then all of a sudden you're like across the room. It's not a bad thing because it actually is a lot like that if you're working in a quantum way, which is what we do. When we do all of our masterminding, when we do all of our visioning of who we're becoming and we're being that person, it is literally like a jump. It is that quantum wormhole. We become our own sort of particle collider CERN machine. And so we can actually enjoy that today. Now, the fact that they would turn it off today is kind of interesting. So, there's something special in the air. And then there's also the fact that we're still within the summer solstice glow. It just happened. And when we're moving away from summer solstice, it's sort of like riding a wave. So as we're building up to summer solstice, it's pulling us into the solstice. Then there's the pinnacle of solstice. And then what's so beautiful is after it, if you caught that wave, guess what, baby? We're riding that thing into shore. It's just see you later. So we're still like, we paddled. I mean, a lot of us, we practiced the whole solstice. We had good intentions. We were aware. We made good prayers and all of it. And we're riding that wave now of that solstice energy. And then we also have Mercury retrograde, which just started today. And you're like, Sita, why are you so excited about it? It's Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde's great. Everything is great for a yogi. There is no bad condition for a yogini ever. Everything is usable, workable, and wonderful for a yogini, because the challenge is often where you can recognize your innate nature. The challenge is often where you recognize your 0 point. Usually when things are high flying, when you're in like a nice little manic moment or something, usually you're like, what inner being? Like, everything's great. I don't need meditation. I don't need any of this stuff. Like, screw Sita. but then things get real and things get challenging, because that's what life is. Things happen. And that's when you realize the depth of your practice is carrying you. That's when you can actually feel, oh, okay, there is something that I can rely on in me. And I can rely on that awareness. I can rely on that inner being. I can rely on that state. And when I practice and cultivate that day after day after day, when things get challenging, It's just another opportunity to practice. So it's not such a big deal. You don't get caught up in the retrograde. You're like, oh, good, something to like keep it interesting. How fun, and how fun will this be? Like, I hope I'm recording this, right? Am I? Yeah. Like, that's a retrograde thing that will happen in Mercury retrograde. But another thing that happens that's really, really wonderful for a yogi is it's just another opportunity to review. It's retrograde to me, it triggers the word review. You have to review what you've been doing. You may have been like trotting along, you're like, do, everything's going great, and then you're like, wait a minute, did I cross the T's? Did I dot the I? Did I do everything I said I was going to do? That's a good inventory to take, especially for a Capricorn full moon. Did you do what you said you were going to do? Good question, good self-inquiry to like, sit with tonight. What are the things you said you were going to do? Did you actually do them? So when you're journaling later after this class, because I hope that you please do put some pen to paper, you can ask yourself that self-inquiry of what did I do what I said I was going to do? Is there any loose ends there? That's a good retrograde thing to review. And then use this full moon to look at and review, where are you completing things? And then what is this kind of quantum wormholing that you can jump through? When the full moon is bright, like it will be, oh my God, isn't it magnificent when it comes up? Here in Sedona, you guys out there, when we're in Sedona, we get a moonrise. It's not just sunrise. We get a full big moonrise over the bright orange rocks. So it's totally mind-blowing, and it's such a transmission in itself. And so what happens though, also, did you notice last night here how bright it was in your room and how no amount of curtains could block it out? You have a picture? Oh, it just turned off. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. Like that. How amazing. Oh my God. Phenomenal. That was last night. Thank you, Mariam. So when all the lights are on, I want you to think of it like this. If you're in a dark room and someone flips all the lights on, but only for a moment, for just that moment, you can see, oh, there's the door, there's my keys, there's the thing, and then the lights go out again. But you have a sense of direction. You're like, I got it, it's over there. And maybe you can't see it once the lights are out again, but you kind of know, okay, I can feel my way over to that area. I can get over to that side. That's how I like to think of full moons, because the lights are on. So it's illuminating a lot. And sometimes you don't want to see those things. Sometimes it illuminates things and you're like, I don't really want to look at that. I don't really want to look at that part of myself or how I'm dealing with work, stuff, because that's how Capricorn's asking us to do that. And the good news is that the lights are going to go out soon, so we can go back to sleep. But for us, I want you guys to actually consider this. Like, what is being revealed to you right now? And maybe you haven't noticed it yet, but in this class, you might notice something that's being revealed to you that maybe was a blind spot, is a blind spot, and and can come through. So getting into the class and what we're going to be doing to get to work on this, I want to read you this because we're building up to this meditation tonight. And Yogi Bhajan, he teaches about how, he says, to remember that the power of infinity, it's not outside of you. The power of infinity, of source, of universe, whatever word you want to use to describe infinity. When he's saying infinity, he's talking about all that is. The power of infinity, this God force, it's not something external to you. He says it's inside of you. And when I, like the letter I, and infinity create impact, you'll become totally divine. When I and infinity create impact, you'll become totally divine. Now what he's saying is, when he says I, what's I? It's our ego.
Yeah.
It's our ego. It's our self. It's the sense of self. Me, I. What about me? What about me? What's in this for me? Is she talking about me? Blah, 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 blah. I. That's the ego. And it's this kind of like annoying, incessant sound sometimes. You guys all have a sense of I. We all know what it feels like. I'm hungry, I'm this, I'm that, I'm blah, 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 blah. And if you're really paying attention, you get tired of it, which is good. Now, we're not trying to kill that. In Kundalini Yoga, we don't believe in ego death. That's not like part of our tradition, because ego death looks like psychosis. And that's not really what we're doing. We are householder yogis. We integrate the ego. We use the ego to get to our ultimate destination. I always love what Jetsuma Tenzin Palmo taught us. She said she's a Himalayan nun. Well, she's a Western nun, but she lives in the Himalayas, and she spent 14 years in solitary retreat. She knows what's up. And, we ask her, like, what do we do? How can we, progress on our path, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you need to create a happy little ego. A happy little ego that will happily walk to its own demise, essentially. So you create the ego and the sense of self and the I that will walk a spiritual path, that will come to a Kundalini Yoga class, that will do things like look at itself, so that it ultimately is kind of like walking the plank. Brilliant, right? Because we're not trying to necessarily kill the thing. So we have to work with it to get rid of it. Now what Yogi Bhajan is saying is, he says, you take I with the infinity. He says infinity's in you. So you not just have this ego in you and then the infinity's outside. He says you have the I and infinity together. It's all within you. And when those two things work together and create impact, that's when you become totally divine. Now think about anyone you know of who's doing anything worthwhile on this planet. I'm not talking celebrities. Some celebrities may be relevant, but not all of them. I'm talking people who you're every word that comes out of their mouth is like gold. It's like the divine is speaking through them. It's like some force is moving them. And what that is it's infinity using their I, using their identity, their sense of self, their ego, to work through them. It's a joint venture. That sounds nice. Capricorn full moon would like that. Let's do a joint venture of the I and infinity. That's the Capricorn. It's a merger. It's a merger. And you're all here to witness it. How exciting. And it's in each and every one of you. This is not something that I'm giving to you. It's already there in you. But you have to allow that merger, create that merger, and allow that joint venture to actually take place. And if you do that, you'll become totally divine. And he says, if you don't do that, otherwise, there's a duality which keeps you away from reality. And that pain is humongous. That's a big word. Humongous pain. Not just pain, humongous pain. And when we're talking about it's so interesting, because if we talk about that subtle itchiness and agita and whatever that we feel in ourselves, that's actually the humongous pain. Because what is it doing? It's causing us to go and do the weirdest shit we could possibly imagine. We're grabby, we're stingy, we're small, we're unhappy because we're just uncomfortable inside. If we can merge the infinity and this ego together and get rid of the duality of those things. Inside the I is infinity. Inside infinity is the I. They're not separate. They are not different. We have separated them. And that duality is actually the most painful duality of all. And then that's what's being reflected around us. Then I feel like I'm separate from you and separate from you and separate from you, when really none of this is separate. So this is all just conceptual at this moment, but the good news is we're going to have an experience now, because it's Kundalini Yoga and that's what we do. So here's how we're going to start this practice. Please come onto your knees. You're going to sit in rock pose. You can put a cushion or a block between the legs if that helps you. And I have really good news, you guys. We're bringing back fists of anger. We need it. Everyone needs it. So the thumb comes to the base of the pinky mound. You close the rest of the fingers over the thumb. You inhale, exhale, Om-L. And you're backstroking up and over. And now consciously start to bring up anything that's kind of irritating you. Someone who hasn't texted you, an email that came in, a message, any kind of interpersonal stuff, or you don't need my help. You know what you're not about. Go ahead, keep breathing. Inhale deep, interlace your fingers, press your palms up to the ceiling. Hold the breath in, get really light and bright. Let go of any of the frustration. Cannon fire your breath out. Inhale deep. Get really light, really bright. Cannon fire out. Last time, inhale deep. Stretch the spine, stretch the arms up. Cannon fire out and sweep your arms down. Let your fingers comb out your auric field and then press into the ground. Don't we feel better? Some of us need to be doing that way more than we're doing it. Okay, come seated in easy pose with your legs crossed. And now stick your tongue out and curl it. So, can you not do it? Some people can't do it. It's okay. And then you're going to inhale long and deep over the tongue. And then keep the tongue out and breathe out through the nose. Good, keep going like that. This is called Satali Pranayam. We're cooling off the whole nervous system right now.
आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आर गुरे नमे जगर गुरे नमे सच गुरे नमे श्री गुरुदेव नमे आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आर गुरे नमे जगर गुरे नमे सच गुरे नमे श्री गुरुदेव नमे आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आर गुरे नमे जगर गुरे नमे सच गुरे नमे श्री गुरुदेव नमे आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच आद सच जगाद सच है बे सच अनेक हो सीधे सच
Inhale long and deep.
आर गुरे नमे जगर गुरे
Hold the breath in, pull the tongue into the mouth. Feel the coolness of the tongue. Exhale, relax. Now, if you have any water, you can take a sip of it. This is kind of like not just a 1-2 punch, but this is, if you do fists of anger, you do some Satali Pranayam, and then you take some cold water, you're going to feel a lot better. If you're feeling overheated in any kind of way, that means any kind of internal agita and fires. I'm not talking like fist fighting anger. The majority of people I know are not fist fighting anger. Some people are, but not most of you. So this will be enough to just move through your day clearer and actually make some impact, because you won't be going around looking for things from other people and like grabbing and whatever. You're gonna have more impact. So on the Instagram, I'm just gonna say goodbye to you guys for now. You can join the Zoom though. It's in my stories. So Sat Nam, see all of you soon. We're gonna start the Kriya. Please hop on the Zoom for that. And now for everyone here, we're going to do this incredible set that gets the liver flushed and gets the liver moving. And the liver is where we store a lot of our old anger. Yogi Bhajan talks about it as cold anger. He says that we don't just have anger from this lifetime. It's like, it goes back. It's not just this like, one-time thing. Someone's trying to get the link. She's like, I was on Instagram, come back. Okay, she's texting me over and over. Okay, please come onto your left side and put your hand under your head. Jyoti, can you demonstrate this? And then you're lifting the right leg up straight and hold the toes with your right hand. Keep both legs straight, and then you do breath of fire. Sorry, what did you say? So you're holding it like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. You could also face the other way. Okay, so once you're in posture, so you're holding your head up, you're just laying there. It's kind of nice, actually. Now start breath of fire through the nose. So it's equal inhale, equal exhale.
Good
Inhale deep. Exhale, relax the breath, relax the legs. Come lying on your back. Now, laying down on your back, there's two options for this. This is wheel pose. So option A is the easier one. You're just going to reach for your heels and lift your hips up. So press into the earth, lift your heels up, hips up. Option B is full wheel pose, where your hands are next to your head and you're pushing up into a back bend. You can alternate between the two if you're like, that's how I do it because I can't hold the back bend the whole time. Now you're gonna breathe in and out through the nose first. Now breathe in and out through the mouth. Continue alternating. Exhale, relax the hips down. Now please roll over onto your right side. Put your hand under your head. Lift your left leg up straight and hold the toes with your left hands. Keep both legs straight. Breath of fire. Inhale deep. Exhale, relax the legs down. Good. Now you're coming into a forward fold, so you're standing up carefully, bending forward. The legs are 18 to 24 inches apart. It'll feel really good at first. Now reach down between the legs. And to whatever degree you can reach, you can bend the knees if you need to. You're going to reach the hands back through the legs to touch the floor if you can touch the floor. Head down, reach back as far as possible. Hold this position, long, deep breath.
Sakit nindik dushtakin mai bedar tis to sai bekite nanek mani mai just se marat suk ho sakle duk jana just se marat suk ho sakle duk jai rakhe rakna Savaria, oh, apatayana, navasari, Sarajanaki Sangha, Bavajataria, Sakitan in the Kadushtakin, Maridari, this the Saibakite, Nanikamani, just se marat suk ho sakle duk jana just se marat suk ho sakle duk jai rakhe rakhan har par gur ki per pai gaj savaria oh apatayan
Keep the posture, roll your tongue out like we were doing in Satali Pranayam just before, but you're doing breath of fire over the rolled tongue.
Just se marat suk ho sakal duk jana just se marat suk ho sakal duk jai rakhe rakhan har gur ki per pai kach savari Sarajanaki Sangha Bavajataria Sakatan in the Kadushtakin my dar this to Saibakite Nanakamani mai just a simarat sukha ho sakali just a simarat sukha ho sakali duk jai rakhe rakhan har gur ki per pai kaj savaria oh apatayana navasar Sarajanaki Sangha Bavajataria Sakatan in the Kadushtakin my bedar tis the Saivakite
Come seated again. Now please come onto your left side. One more time here. Lift the right leg up. It's only 1 minute. But we're gonna breathe powerfully through the mouth this time. It's a cannon breath. So it's like breath of fire, but through the mouth. And it's only 1 minute, so really go for it. Ready, set, go. Right leg up.
Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Durjan daladandan, aşırı bahandan, düştene kandan, ar prate çiçe aşırı marine, patatu tarine, narakine varine, gurkate, açe yakande, kice prachande, khande dande, alagamate. Jai jai ho sima khasara mariran, ramak pradan, chatra chate. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang.
Inhale deep. Exhale, relax the legs down. Excellent. Now come into easy pose, please. This is a little bit tricky for some people, and that's normal. So please don't judge yourself if it is. You're going to be standing up from easy pose. So the legs are crossed and then you stand up and you're trying to do it without your hands. That's pretty hard for some people. And can you do it? Can you demonstrate? Yeah, exactly. There's kind of like a trick. If you like lean far enough forward, you can kind of like balance forward. And then you sit back down like that too. And then you recross the legs the other direction and then try to stand back up. Now, if you can't do it, use your hands. You have to practice standing up. Part of this Kriya is building the muscle of getting up if you fall down. It's a really big skill and it's really important for us as humans to be able to do it. So just do your best. Use your hands if you need to. No problem. I know it's hard. It's really hard. It's really important though. You have to be able to stand up. Like this is an important exercise. Just do your best. One side's easier, yeah. It's a brain exercise too. But we all need to be able to do this. If we fall, we need to be able to get up.
Khanda bahandang, khadala khandang, atarana mandang, barabandang, bujitanda khandang, tej prachandang, jotamandam panaprapang, sukhasanda karanang, gurumataranang, khadabeka haranang, asaranang.
I see Pat and Jen, you guys have it down. I see you guys. Amy, you got it. Nice. Tanya's got it too. It's good. There's like, and Melissa, you got it too. There's like the trick. It's like lean a little bit forward. Rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it.
Jate gum, 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 jate gum.
It is, yeah. It is.
Dandan, ashur bahandan, düştene kandan, ar prate çeçer ashur marine, patati darine, naragine varine, gurkate, ache akande, çeçe prachande.
Try to do 3 more, please. And then we'll end standing up.
Jate gum, 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 jate gum.
Okay, good work. Now please come standing. It is an aging thing. We were just saying in the room, it's a really important skill to be able to stand up if you fall down, and you'll live longer if you're able to stand up and do things like that, and it works your brain. Okay, now hands on the hips and rotate to the torso in a full, complete circle in one direction. Yogi's choice of direction. Breathe deep. Big torso circles. The bigger, the better for the liver flush, but if it makes you nauseous, then make the circles smaller. Straighten the spine. Feel the head stacked right at the top of the spine. Exhale. Please come lying down on your back and fully relax. Let this set into your system. All these special secretions from the full moon and all these movements, let them circulate. your awareness back to your body, back to your room, back to the Zoom. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your wrists and your ankles. Draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice big hug, give yourself some love. And then drop your knees over to the right, look over your left shoulder, take a big inhale. Exhale. And switch sides. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Rub your palms and the soles of your feet together. Rock forward and back and come up to sit. Welcome back. Okay, Satnam. So this is a meditation that clears the arc line. We use the visual of water with this meditation, so it's very purifying and it's very cooling on the whole nervous system. It's a very special kriya and meditation because it is said to actually remove karmic imprints. That's a pretty powerful statement, that this can remove karmic imprints. So much so that when you go through, especially as women, if you go through the arc line, which is the nipple to nipple here, there's two arc lines. This one here, earlobe to earlobe, and then also nipple to nipple on women. That's for when the baby's born, baby recognizes dad, there's an imprint on the arc line energetically. So any sexual partner actually imprints on that arc line. And so when we do the Waheguru, Wahegio through the arc line there too, we're actually, the teaching is that that's one of the only ways to actually clear any kind of imprints from partners. So that's pretty interesting. So powerful kriya. Now the eyes are going to be closed, the hands are going to be cupped, and then the spine straight with a light neck lock, which just means that the head is tucked in a little bit, so you're not sticking it out. The energy has to flow. The hands are like scooping, so they start down at the almost just like right above the legs, and then you're scooping them up and over. Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. And you're throwing them over your shoulders and then coming back to the starting position. And yeah, I think we got it all. Eyes are closed, you're chanting out loud. After I play the gong, it's hard for me to focus, so let's see. Make sure I got it all. We do this kriya a lot, but it's always good to make sure you're getting it right. Okay, so sit up straight and please chant along with this mantra. Feel the vibration and resonance of it as you chant.
Waheguru, 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 Wahegio, 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 Waheguru, ਵਾਹੇ ਜੀਓ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹੇ ਜੀਓ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ Guru, Vahe Jiyo, Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, Vahe 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 Guru, Vahe Jiyo.
Inhale deep. Scoop the arms up and over as far as you can. Hold the breath in. Exhale, return the hands back down. Inhale, sweep them up and over. Reach back as far as you can. Exhale, return them back down. Last time, scoop really big. Exhale, relax the hands down. Sit quietly for a moment. Be with your practice. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palms together. Send out this beautiful energy everywhere it's needed. Anyone who needs a prayer, may they benefit from our practice today. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you all for being here. beautiful people on the live stream: Kathleen, Kathy, Tanya, Jennifer, Melissa, hi, Amy, Kylie, Amaryllis, Natosha, Sierra, Bianca, hi, how are you? Gabriella and Renee, oh my goodness, what a crew. Thank you guys so much for a beautiful full moon together. If you want to keep practicing together, the Celestine Mastermind program starts next week. So we start on Tuesday next week. There's only a few spots left. It's an amazing group this year. I would love for all of you to be part of it. It is, it's my signature program, and I'm here to help you become the next evolution of yourself, whatever that is. And I'm just so looking forward to this year. Last year, it was my favorite thing that I ever did, honestly. Here is the link if you would like to apply. Please apply by Friday. And there are limited spaces. I don't take more than 10. But 8 is really the perfect number. So there's only a few spots left, and we will be meeting once a week for that program, and I work with you one-on-one as well, and the group consciousness of it is just unbelievable, right, Mariman? Yeah. It really is like a whole exponential quantum style container, and I can't wait to start that. So that's on Tuesday next week, and I hope that if you're feeling called that you'll be part of it this year. Any questions about that, just message me. Again, please just apply if you'd like to talk to me, and that's the best way to get onboarded for that program. Happy full moon, happy journaling tonight. Please take some time for yourself, drink lots of water, and get some rest if you can. And if you can't, don't worry, just meditate and relax. Okay, Satnam, see you guys all very, very soon. Bye. Thank you for being here.